Okay guys, so time for another shop with me video at Michael's. Starting with some ribbon that was out on an end cap. They do have these already pre-made bows for $9.99, and then of course they have spools of ribbon. I really liked this black one that says boo with the little ghosts. I also did like these, but they have glitter on them, and I am really not a fan of glitter when the glitter sheds and gets everywhere, which was these. I'm actually going to show it to you guys in a second because one of them was slightly unwrapped. So if you guys look here, this is my test. Glitter on my hand. That's a no for me. They also had some plaid ones, some with black cats and pumpkins. The stripe one really reminded me of Jack Skellington, so if you like Nightmare Before Christmas. And then they have everything so well organized because it's literally by vibe. Like, whatever your vibe is at Halloween, they kind of have it pre-selected for you. So this is kind of Victorian style, and they have this gorgeous candelabra. It's 5-tier. It's so pretty. These throw pillows, $29.99. I do believe all of Michael's Halloween stuff is now 40% off, so definitely a good time to go. I wasn't a fan of these pumpkins because they looked kind of messy when you get close up, but I do like the concept. And then I do think these plants are actually really cute because they remind me of Little Shop of Horrors, and I'm a theater teacher, so they spoke to my heart. They do have a bigger one that's $29.99, and then the smaller one was $21.99. And the teeth are very sharp. I liked this bat sign because it's ornate and really pretty. The glitter does shed though, so just a fair warning. But I loved that it said Happy Hallows Eve just because that's different. This welcome sign is gorgeous and gave me major Tower of Terror vibes. There's a lot of items here that really felt like Tower of Terror. That sign was $16.99, and then they had tons of this like skeletons in love kind of thing going on. These little ones kissing were $24.99. They've got this throw pillow to go along with it, along with just like a rib cage. They have this little coffin. It does open. I don't know what you would put inside, but it's cute. It was $19.99. And then this typewriter I love, but every time they do these, the letters on here are like Sharpied on and not well. I do not understand. Michaels, if you ever see this video, please stop doing this. Like, put the letters on nicely or don't put them on at all. And then they have these glass bottles. I felt like these were a little overpriced just because I've seen stuff like this at Dollar Tree. These keys were so beautiful. They're like this heavy duty key with this gorgeous tassel. And these were $14.99. They have two versions, one in pink and one in red with different sayings. I love the Once Upon a Midnight Dreary. I just thought that was a creative, unique saying. They've got some kind of Halloween style ornaments. More of the skeletons in love. I do like the options they're giving you because if you wanted to decorate all at once, you have plenty of stuff to choose from that would all very cohesively go together. They do have these little fake books for $5.99. Again, a little overpriced in my opinion. This skeleton hourglass was very pretty. It does really work. It's kind of hard to see the sand falling, but it did work. This is one of those bleeding candles where when you light it, it looks like blood is dripping down it. And then they have these little skeleton hands, one holding a heart and one holding a rose, along with this blood dripping rose welcome sign and a kind of matching wreath. The wreath was $59.99, obviously 40% off now. This little skeleton love thing, together forever. This cup I loved. It says you've been poisoned. I do wish they'd put the words on the bottom though, like you drank the whole cup and then you see the words, because I would see that before I drink it, so it wouldn't work for me. And then just tons of skeleton type things. I did think this raven was beautiful, but I hated the pearls around the neck. Like, it just looked kind of cheapy, but you could definitely pull them off. And then they had this gorgeous gold picture frame. It's got like x-rays in it, which not my vibe, but I love the frames. And then I wanted to give you guys just kind of an overview of all of the Halloween Village options that they have. I think these are incredibly well priced compared to Christmas Village houses, because I paid more than this for my Christmas Village houses, but these have so much detail. Most of these do light up, and they have tons and tons of options in different styles. I also realized that these are sitting on top of like a foam thing that they're actually selling, and if I had a Halloween Village, this would be an absolute must for me, because making levels for your village and making it look really nice is kind of difficult, and this makes it so easy. These were cheap in my opinion, and they're already ready to go, which is like win-win. I do believe that they would probably shed really bad though. And then here's more. If you guys can see, some of these have like little steps in them. So I'm not sure if all of those little foam steps I showed you guys have little stairs or not. I'm not sure, but this was my favorite house. The sugared pumpkin candy shop spoke to my heart. And then this is my other favorite house, Agatha's Apothecary, mostly because I think Michaels knows what they're doing, and they knew that Agatha from WandaVision is like super popular, and they were like, oh, it's the perfect name. And then they have this other house. I just think these are so detailed. Just very well done. And then I just wanted to show you guys the actual boxes, because they do have some designs that I wasn't sure if they were actually out or not. And then they also have the prices on there. So like the sugar shop is $75 or $74.99. The little pumpkin house is $99. These really did range in price. Like some of the smaller ones were, you know, significantly cheaper, and then they've got some larger ones. This one is like an actual cat, and I loved it because it was called the Meow Mansion. This one was $160, and then they do have little accessories. And I thought originally, like, oh, these would be great in a tiered tray, but I feel like they're a little overpriced if you're only buying them for a tiered tray. Like I loved this little witch one with the black cat, and it's $20. I also loved this gate, but again, it's $25 just for like a little gate and a fence. And then they do have Day of the Dead decorations as well, so if you guys celebrate, they do have some options for that. And just more village options. They've got just a ton of choices, and honestly, if you guys are wanting to start one, Michaels would be great because they do put these out every single year. So if you just bought like one piece a year, eventually you would have a full village. And more of the decor. I thought these little bauble guys were so cute. There's like a ghost, a cat, and a pumpkin, or a jack-o'-lantern. I love this Hocus Pocus sign. I honestly might go back and get it. When I was here, the sale was not on, so I didn't want to buy anything. They've got this little trick-or-treat crossing sign. Super cute. The Hocus Pocus sign was, I believe, $29.99, and I had to very carefully get it out. But it is beautiful. The actual, like, word Hocus Pocus is cut into it. If you guys can see it there. It's not just painted on. And then this pillow I adored. It was so soft and velvety, and it has these little bats, and I love that the underneath of the bats was pink. I just thought it was different. And then tons more of the skeletons and that Victorian kind of vibe. I loved this potion because it says "Welcome, foolish mortals," like on Haunted Mansion. I thought that was so cool. And then they have this one as well. Again, you could definitely DIY those and maybe do more like Haunted Mansion colors. This little phonograph thing is so cool, but it was hard to see, but it was $69.99. $69.99. Am I crazy, or is that just ridiculously high? They have this little I love you skeleton hand, and this welcome sign. Again, major Tower of Terror vibes. That's very Tower, which I do love. I love that they're giving us options like that. And then more of the traditional kind of Halloween decor. Lots of little signs and smaller display items. They had Boo and Eek. They had these little books with the black cat on top. And then this little broom sign, along with these two little houses that are pretty cute. And then behind these houses was something I adored, which was this candy cane. I'm going to call it not a Christmas tree, but a Halloween tree, I guess. I think this was so cute, but I didn't want to get it because I was like, you could definitely DIY this. And for me, without glitter, which is what I would prefer, they did have two sizes of those. And then they also had these little potion bottles that are not see-through ones for $7.99. They had a little cookie jar. I was not able to open it with one hand. And then this little pumpkin black cat countdown to Halloween. If you guys are looking for cute countdowns, I would definitely not skip out on Walmart. They tend to have a ton, and they're very well priced. These I loved. I loved the little ghosts in the bathtub. If you guys decorate your bathroom for Halloween, I think that's like a must pick up. And then they had more little signs. The thing I appreciate is when they do different types of sayings. So like, it's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus. I always love, but it is everywhere. But ghouls just want to have fun. So clever. This is what I was saying. Can you guys see how like they're really good at coordinating similar items together so that you just go to one section that calls to you and kind of look there for what you want. It's smart marketing on their behalf. These are the bigger candy cane Christmas tree, or Halloween trees, sorry. And then they had these little dangly leg guys. I know a lot of people collect these. Another, it's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus sign with a black cat. Another Hocus Pocus sign with a black cat. They know what they're doing. You know they know what they're doing when they make this stuff. This little haunted house was so cute, very well made, super sturdy. $29.99. I would definitely pay for that at 40% off, like on sale. These little glass potion bottles, $7.99. I like the little diamond topper. That kind of takes it a little bit above what you'd find at Dollar Tree. This little trick or treat sign. And then these countdowns are almost identical to the ones that they sell at Walmart, but the Walmart ones are usually only $5.99 or $6.99. And then this is like stained glass, but it's not stained glass. It's plastic feeling. I believe this was $29.99. Yes. And then there's also this little ghost holding a witch's broom, bring your own broom sign. $19.99. I loved this little trick-or-treat rules sign. I just thought it was something different and creative, and I love all the little Halloween candies on it. That's like a thing that I really enjoy in decor, is when they decorate with candy. More signs. Some little, I would call these treat bowls. I would think you would put candy in them. They do seem sturdy enough to go outside, but I don't know if that's what they're meant for. And then they also have these light up lanterns, which were $19.99, but on sale, I think that's a pretty good price for the size of these, especially since they already come with the LED candle inside. And then moving over here, just some more little cute things. This was something really different. I always try to find things like this that you don't see all the time, and it was Wheel of Fun, and you spin it, and it gives you like a little saying. It is a wall hanging sign, and it was metal. They have this really large Happy Halloween sign. I wasn't able to pull it down because I'm too short. This little light up boo sign. And then, sorry, I'm trying to show you guys the price tag and failing epically. There we go, $19.99. And then they had these little hanging ghosts. They also had this countdown, which is magnetic. I do really like this countdown because you can't lose the counting pieces, which is nice. It's also just easier to change. And it has this gorgeous haunted house on the top. Again, sorry I'm getting in a weird angle, but it's hard to show the prices when everything's hanging. But that was $24.99. They have this boo sign with the ghosts and the pumpkins. And then kind of like a little witch section, if you will. They have like, I don't know what you would call these, like vials of different plants. And then it says witch's brew on the side, which was a cute little touch. They have this little 31 and some more kind of trick-or-treat themed decor. I thought these little jack-o'-lantern holders were cute. It's just, I like when it's something different. So they had them in orange and they have them in black. And then more little plushy pillows. And then these little stackable books. I do like that they included the charm on the top. I think it just adds a little something. And then I loved this wreath. It's like a pom-pom candy corn wreath. I did not buy it, but it's very, very cute. They had tons of these plastic DIY-able pumpkins. They have them in black. They have them in orange. They've got them in different shapes and sizes. And then they also had some brighter colors I'm going to show you guys in just a second. They also have Halloween kind of colored succulents. Here's the different shapes of pumpkins that you can get. And then over here they had blue and pink, and then they also have the smallest versions, which are $9.99 in orange. And then this whole section was kind of like Edgar Allan Poe themed, and also like tarot card fortune teller type of stuff. They had this little astrology sign that you can spin for $19.99. This little raven skull. I say little, it's pretty big, $14.99. They literally have a picture of Edgar Allan Poe with the raven, $24.99. And then they had matching pillows and wall signs, lots of Ouija board type stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, that stuff really scares me. I don't touch it. You do you, but I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. They have a clear potion bottle looking thing, and then this one said brain juice. Little stackable books, this little light up crystal thing. It was very hard to see, but it does change colors. Some palm reading things. And then this clock was so cute. It really reminded me of the clock from Haunted Mansion, $21.99. And then an actual raven holding the word nevermore. So they were not being sly with this. This is absolutely an Edgar Allan Poe collection. An apothecary shop sign. I thought this was really cool looking. And it did have like a 3D effect on parts of the sign. $21.99. And then these DIY signs were all $29.99. They had 4 different versions. They have a coffin, which was very thick, nice wood. Like it was very, very well made. And then they also have the directional sign, again, very thick, nice wood, the skulls stacked up, and then the jack-o'-lanterns stacked up. And then on an end cap, they have all these little kind of jewelry making items is what it seemed like they're for. Little clear bottles and keys, a little raven door knocker. These bottles are actually full of playing cards. And then little miniature keys, gears, old-fashioned photos, dragon eyes, just an assortment of kind of jewelry type things or small accent items for crafting. These are the only 2 things I purchased today. Sour Punch straws in Halloween flavors and another grapevine wreath because they're $6.99 at Michael's and I needed another one. Thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.